Hi everyone, it's time for today's video based on New York Times connection game. It's basically a game where you create four groups of four words from 16 given words. You have seen the thumbnail, so you know what the first group we are discussing is. Watch to the end of this video and I will also tell you the other three groups of four words, what each word means, and what they have in common. Let's start with today's puzzle. First group is carry as a feeling. So the first word is bear. Now, I can't bear to see you like this. I can't tolerate it. So bear means to tolerate it. Or we can bear a resemblance, like something which is similar to something else. It bears a resemblance. But bear it, I can't bear being without you. I can't tolerate it. I can't stand it. And then we have the expression bear in mind, right? So bear in mind means have this in your mind. Think about this, consider this, ponder this. And then, so bear, of course, has other meanings, right? So bear, the way B-E-A-R, which is this word, B-E-A-R, carry as a feeling, bear. Bear, of course, is that animal, right? The big brown polar bear or, forest bear or something. So that's another word for bear. Now, and it's bear, B-E-A-R, B-E-A-R. Now, the thing is, the same pronunciation of bear could be B-A-R-E, and that means naked. So, but then that bear, if it is barely, I can barely stay here. Barely means hardly. It's very difficult. So then, of course, then we can have bear, past tense of bear is born, B-O-U-R-N-E, and of course we can have say born, and that's B-O-R-N, and that B-O-R-N means to be born, right? But born is the past tense. You born this feeling, right? You born this sadness in you. So then, of course, B-double-E-R is beer, which is, the thing you drink. So you got to be careful. We have bear, we have beer, we have born, we have bear. All of these have similar pronunciation or similar spelling with different meanings and different definitions. So as you can see, English is very confusing. I mean, the same word bear, bear, beer, bear, born. So don't be confused. Don't be discouraged. It's okay to be confused. Don't be discouraged going on this journey. The more you go forward, English doesn't become easier. It becomes harder. It becomes more complex. I've been at this for more than 40 years, and it doesn't get any less rich, if you will. So if you feel frustrated, if you feel down, if you feel out of it, just keep coming back, keep studying, keep watching my videos. If you fall down, pick yourself up, dust yourself up, pat yourself on the back, and keep going. Because when you do, your English is going to be better than most native speakers like Americans and the Brits, because they were born into the language while you're learning it. Okay. So the next word, carry as a feeling, is harbor. So I harbor no hatred towards you. So that's the verb, to harbor, right? I carry no hatred. So harbor usually doesn't come with a positive emotion. It's usually negative emotions. So harbor hatred, harbor, rage, harbor something like that. Now, pay attention that harbor, H-A-R-B-O-R, is the American spelling. The same word in British or Canadian and Australian would be HARBOUR. And this BOUR situation, OU, is very common in between the difference between, English, UK English and American English. And so like color, right? OUR, British, OR, American. So of course, harbor is another thing. It is the verb harbor means carry as a feeling, but the noun harbor is where the kind of like a port, right? Where the ships basically anchor and come to land and make landfall. So harbor is the city at the coast, city at the ocean. That's a harbor. Carry as a feeling means also hold. I don't want to hold this aggression towards you, hold this sadness, or hold this. Again, maybe hold also could be more with negative things. It's not necessarily with I hold so much love for you. We don't usually use that. So carry, but then hold in general means to hold on, right? Like you hold very tightly, or you hold this for me, please, which is keep it. So, but holding, we are in a holding pattern, which means we are just waiting, right? Hold off, as in wait, right? Hold on, again, it means wait. But when hold on to something, you hold on to me while we're going through this rough patch. Hold on to, right? But hold off means postpone, wait. Hold up means again wait. But hold up can also be like a hold up. What's the hold up? What's the stoppage? Okay. And then you can put somebody on hold. May I put you on hold, please? Right? Hold. And then you can put somebody in prison. It's a holding cell, which is basically keep somebody. But then the emotion is that's carrying some sort of an emotion. I hold a grudge. I don't hold a grudge against you. Okay. But then hold as a noun could be he's in a hold, as in some sort of a container, in a room, in a prison cell, in a hold. And as I said, on hold means to have somebody wait. So the next one, carry as a feeling, is maintain. He maintains his innocence. He says his innocence, or he maintains his anger, or whatever. So maintain means to keep, right? That's where the word maintenance means to maintain something. I'm going to maintain my dignity, as in I'm going to keep it, right? To maintain something means to hold it in a certain way, in a certain quality. Maintain your distance, as in stay the same distance. And then, as I said, maintenance means that, you're a very high maintenance person, that, we have high maintenance and low maintenance. Oh my God, my brother is so low maintenance. High maintenance is like a Hollywood star, right? Oh, my frappuccino cappuccino doesn't have enough latte and I need cinnamon with it or something. That's a high maintenance person. A low maintenance person, like, just tap water would be fine for me. Low maintenance, high maintenance. So maintenance fee of your apartment is like $12,000 a month or something. That's a high maintenance, right? Low maintenance is like, give a child $1 every couple of months, he'll take care of your property. So that's low maintenance. Maintenance, and that. So carry as a feeling means bear, harbor, hold, and maintain. Hey there, friend. Nice to meet you. I am Hamid. Sorry for the interruption. If you are enjoying this video and are looking to take your English fluency and vocabulary to the next level, I've got something special for you. I offer personalized one-on-one coaching sessions tailored to your unique goals, and interests. Whether you're focusing on grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, or all around communication skills, I'm here to help you master English in a way that's fun and effective. Ready to elevate your English? Click on the link in the description below to book your session with me today. Let's embark on this journey to English mastery together. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more tips and tricks on mastering English. And these are pieces of furniture. Bed. Bed is the thing you sleep on. It doesn't have a lot of things, but then you can say, I'm going to put this argument to bed, as in I'm going to have this argument disappear. I'm going to solve this. I'm really worried about my husband cheating on me. Can you put my worries to bed? So when you put something to bed, means that you stop them, you solve them. But then you can your children to bed. Did you put our son to bed? And of course, going to bed is the Netflix and stuff. You know what I mean? Going to bed with somebody. So that bad. Then we have the word embed. Embed means to kind of put something in something else. Embed. There are embedded messages in your videos or something, or this is embedded in concrete or something. And then the next word for piece of furniture we have is chair. Now, I've talked about chair a lot. Chair has so many meanings. Chair, in the simplest form, is the piece of furniture. I'm sitting on a chair right now, right? And then you have a swivel chair, like a chair that moves, or rocking chair that goes back and forth. Those are all chair, as in this object. But then the verb chair means to lead, to head, chairman or chairperson or chairwoman, and co-chair. Chair is basically somebody who heads something, who's chairman of the board, right? So it's like always chair. That's what that means. That's probably why we have the word president, and then we have sitting president. Sitting president means that the current president. You don't call a president of 10 years ago sitting president. It's not only president. You can say sitting prime minister, sitting minister. Sitting means current. So probably that's because chair shows that you when you chair a meeting, co-chair, chair, all of those things means leading. Couch is another word, piece of furniture, couch. And another word for couch is sofa. And then, it's the big chair that you sit on. And so couch, don't please make it misguided with coach. That's C-O-A-C-H. This is couch, C-O-U-C-H. And then, so couch means that object, and that's why we have the word couch potato. Are you couch potato? As in, are you somebody who just sits on the couch and doesn't do anything and just, you're couch potato, as in you just basically sedentary and you just sit on that couch all day. So if you have, say, to couch, that means to express something in a particular way, in a particular style. The letter was deliberately couched in a very vague terms. Okay, so that's another word for couch. Of course, coach means, with the A and everything, that means, teacher and mentor and, coach. Coach, of course, it has all their meanings. Like it's a coach means that, like it's a type of a seat in a plane or in a train. When you have coach, it means you don't have the highest, you're not first class, you just coach, you fly coach. And coach were also these things that were like the horse-carried carriages and coaches and things like that. The next word, which is piece of furniture, is table. And I've talked about table before. Table is the, chair and table, and that's where you eat on. But then table can mean, a spreadsheet on your computer, where you have all the data. And then, we have table of contents, table, but then we have table, to table. And to table means I want to table this discussion, as in I don't want to talk about it. I want to put it on pause. The next group is wine tasting. It's connection. First one is balanced. Now, balanced means something is in balance. It's in equilibrium. That's what balanced means. Balance is this, the thing that goes up and down. That's a balance. So balanced is something that has equal weight. It's balanced. It's a balanced approach to things. So one thing doesn't outweigh the other thing. That's balanced. Balanced can be, talk about life, like work study or work life balance, or balance between feminine and masculine, balanced. The next one for wine tasting descriptor is dry. Again, dry is, I've talked about this. Dry is the opposite of wet. Too dry means to dry your hands, or drier, to dry your hair. Dry yourself off, as in, use the towel yourself off. And then dried up. Wow, this whole drought situation has dried everything up. So that means like everything has become dry, has no water. And then we have the expression dry run, which means, this is a dry run. It's not really a real test. It's a dry run. We are not really putting this to test. We are just doing a dry run, which is to figure things out, kind of a pre-test. Okay, another wine tasting descriptor is full. Full is the opposite of empty, of course. And then we have fully. I'm fully present. Fully, as in, full. My stomach is full, but fully means kind of like an adverb, right? So fully present, whereas I'm full. Okay. Now, or you get your gas full or something. So full is the opposite of empty. And then, but then full. So this is again where English is important to pay attention to long vowels and short vowels. So this is full, whereas that one is fool. You're a fool. That means you're dumb. You don't know what you're doing, right? Foolish, fool. So this is full. I'm just full. Do you have any more salad? Do you want any more salad? No, sorry, I'm full. The last one, wine tasting descriptor, is sweet. So something is sweet, when something is sweet, it's not bitter, it's not sour, it's just sweet. And then, sweets is kind of pastry, candy, that's sweets. And, it's a term of endearment. My sweet wife, sweetie, for your, wife or girlfriend or something. And then sweet, it's interesting because, again, it's the same pronunciation as the way you spell it, write it, S-U-I-T-E, that's sweet. And that's like that's my suite, that's my apartment, that's my, that's where I live. So, penthouse suite, that's also sweet, but this is S-W-E-E-T, that's S-U-I-T-E. So it's very different, but the same pronunciation. And of course, we have the expression, oh, you're so sweet. And that doesn't mean like you're, like pastry, you're so sweet, you're so loving. And then there's an expression, sweet, that I use a lot. That means that's great. That's, you just say that's an exclamation. I don't know. You just won the lottery. Sweet, right? Okay. The last group is starting with medal. Goldilocks. Now, Goldilocks starts with gold, of course. Medal gold. But Goldilocks, I think it's some kind of a hair thing. I'm not really sure, sorry. Starting with medals, ironic, which of course, iron comes from, it's a metal, and ironic. Like, what gold is, and, block, what lock is. Those are simple words. Now, iron, also it's the verb iron, to steam or to press. Another word for iron is press. When you press your shirts, you iron them and you steam or something. So, but ironic means, Alanis Morissette has a song, Ironic. It's like meeting the man of your dream, and then meeting his beautiful wife. Isn't that ironic, right? Or as she says, it's like all you need is a fork, and what you find is 10,000 spoons. Isn't that ironic? right? It's like, you know, I think something like going to your wedding day and nobody's there or something. It's like ironic. It's something that, you know, it's the opposite of what you wanted. And it's kind of funny, ironic. And the irony is, and then we use the expression, the irony is that, you know, I don't know, I was mugged. And the irony was that I didn't even have any money on me, right? So irony, ironic. The next word starting with medal is leadership. Leadership, of course, because it starts with lead, Lead. Lead means, you know, it's a type of metal. But of course, lead, you know, means to be the head of something, lead. And then we have leader. And but then lead, you know, lead and follow. This is the lead actor. This is the main actor. Leading, as in guiding, lead us. And then led is the past tense. I feel misled, led. And the last one, starting with metals, is tinder. And of course, tin is a type of metal, like a tin can. It's a not very precious metal, tin. And then tinder, it's a all in its own means some kind of a, other than the app that swipe left, swipe right. Tinder means a type of a, there is a flammable, a very flammable substance. So, you know, that's a tinder, like you use tinder to things for this to catch fire. Okay. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something. Come back tomorrow.